Good morning, guys. Today I'm going to show you my 30-minute morning routine. These are habits that I do every morning consistently. It helps me begin the day on the right foot, stay healthy, and be productive throughout the rest of the day. I am very much a night owl. I oftentimes burn the midnight oil and stay up working until 1 or 2 in the morning. And since I try to get 7 or 8 hours of sleep every night, I'll usually wake up around 9 a.m. I kind of wish I was more of a morning person, but I just happen to be more productive in those late night hours. I'm always super dehydrated when I wake up, so the first thing I do is go to the kitchen and I go to the bathroom first and take a leak. Why do people always skip this step when describing their morning routine? I then pour myself a tall glass of water and add half of a freshly squeezed lemon juice for its detoxifying benefits and vitamin C boost. Plus, I find that the acidity really helps in jolting my body out of that blurry morning daze, and I instantly feel more awake after drinking it. I then go back to my bedroom to make my bed. This is something I started doing a couple of years ago, and I can say that this is single-handedly one of the best habits I've integrated in my mornings. I used to never make my bed, because why make your bed if you're going to unmake it at the end of the day anyways? But here's why I started doing it. Our brain has a tendency to seek comfort and do whatever is easiest in the moment, which is not a very good way to function if you aspire to level up in any area of your life. But the brain is also quite easy to trick, so what you want to do is build momentum. By doing something hard, quote unquote, first thing in the morning, that you don't really feel like doing, which in my case is making my bed, you're telling your brain that you're in control of your actions and you're giving yourself a little dopamine hit from achieving a task. So you feel a small sense of accomplishment for finishing this one task first thing in the morning, which will then help in motivating yourself to achieve another task and another task and another task. I then do a very short guided breathing session. I use a podcast called The Daily Refresh for it. It only takes about 3 minutes to do. It starts with one motivational quote, then gives you an example of something simple in life to be grateful for, and you then do 5 rounds of a breathing exercise, inhaling for 4 full seconds and exhaling for 4 full seconds, while focusing only on your breath and letting the rest of your body relax and flow in a short but revitalizing meditative state. This really helps me center myself, empty my mind of all the worries and stress it may have, and start off the day with a clean slate. After this, I grab my headphones and make my breakfast while listening to a podcast. I'll usually put on something motivational like Gary Vee or Jay Shetty or Tom Bilyeu. It helps me boost my energy levels and feel motivated to take on the day. For my breakfast, I always make the same thing, a bowl of oatmeal with a whole bunch of nutritious foods and spices. I mix in the oats with flax seeds, cinnamon, maca powder, some water, and rice milk. I heat that up, add some pea protein, and then add in some frozen red fruits, raspberries, cherries, blueberries. I top it off with half of a sliced banana and add a drizzle of almond butter because it is so damn tasty and they're healthy fats. One important thing is that I don't allow myself to check my phone from the moment I wake up until I finish my breakfast, so it stays on airplane mode until then. This is something I started to do recently because I noticed that otherwise I would end up grabbing my phone right after doing my breathing exercise and end up in a 20-minute rabbit hole of checking social media and watching random TikToks. And that put me in a procrastinating state that was really counterproductive to my goals, and I ended up being in a worse mood and less productive throughout the rest of the day. So now I just eat without looking at any screens, just listening to a podcast and people watching from my window. Once breakfast is done, I turn off airplane mode and allow myself 5 minutes to check social media and respond to some comments and DMs. I then brush my teeth, floss, always make sure to floss kids, and I shave or trim my beard if needed. I usually line up my beard every 3 days and trim it once a week, so keep in mind I don't do this every day and it adds an extra 10 minutes or so to my morning routine. However, what I do every day is wash my face. In the mornings, I do a very simple 2-step routine. Number 1, cleanse with a face wash, and number 2, moisturize with a morning cream. For my skincare, I've been using Geology's products for the past couple of months. You might be familiar with them if you've seen my beginner's guide on skincare video, and they are the sponsor for today's video. When it comes to skincare, I like my routine to be straightforward and simple, not have to slap on 10 different products. And Geology does a great job in supporting that. They provide a personalized skincare regimen with no fluff, just the core products you need. All you have to do is answer a short quiz on their website to determine your skin type, and they prescribe you with the right formula for your skin. I'll put a link to their website in the description if you'd like to check them out, and you can use code TD30 for 30% off of your first purchase. If I'm going outside afterwards, I'll add an SPF 50 sunscreen on top, but right now I'm obviously working from home all the time, so there's no need for that. The final step before I get to work is getting dressed. Very important step. Even when I'm staying at home all day, I still need to get out of my PJs and into some fresh clothes. Otherwise, I feel like a sloth and it reflects on my work. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, just a simple pair of pants and a t-shirt is enough for me to shift gears and go from relax mode to work mode. The most important part for me is the pants. They need to be very comfortable, preferably with a bit of stretch to them. So jeans are usually a no-go if I'm working from home. I'll usually grab either my Everlane Performance chinos or some joggers. And for the top, any comfortable t-shirt will do. This one is the Uniqlo U Oversized. And I am now ready to take on the day. Today is an editing day, so I'll be spending most of it at this chair making the video that you're watching right now. I love this laptop stand, by the way. I've been having terrible neck pain from poor posture, and this really helped with my posture when working on my laptop for long periods of time. By far, my best recent purchase. I'll link it in the description along with everything else mentioned in the video, by the way. Thanks again to Geology for sponsoring the video. Make sure to check them out if you've been looking for some new skincare, and use the code in the description for 30% off. Have a beautiful day, guys. Stay healthy, stay stylish, and stay awesome. I'll see you soon. Peace.